everybody. So I wanted to make a video on things on how to become a losing trader, on things I've learned over the past 7 years that I'm still seeing guys like this guy right here. This guy, Patrick Wieland. That's not him right there, as a guess, but nothing against Patrick Wieland, but um, I'm going to show you on why I feel that he will never be a successful trader or anybody that follows him, really. And let me tell you why. Because a few things that I've been watching him trade for, watching a little bit today, last couple of days, and the things he said, and it's the same thing that inexperienced traders will do. And really the first thing that I noticed is the strategy talk and really the prediction talk, right? And this drives me nuts because predictions has nothing to do with trading futures, because you never actually make a move. I mean, if you took the trade, it'd be a different story. But if you're gonna sit there and be like, oh, I think the market's going up, I'm waiting for Trump's tariffs, this and that, and everybody's just making all these predictions, it's just the same thing as predicting the outcome of who's gonna win the Super Bowl or a football game or a sports event or whatever. It doesn't make any sense, and that's why I use Able Trend. Because you need to have a strategy, and that strategy should have entries and exits and stop losses. When am I going to exit precisely? When am I going to enter precisely? Where's my stop loss going precisely? Not, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Okay, and that's what's great about Able Trend. I mean, if you look right here, get in there, get in there. Put your stop loss down here, down here, down here. That's what you do. Okay. A few other things that this guy does is his mental. I just think he's weak mentally. According to him, he said he was trading. He's been trading for 8 years, but then he goes like this. One time, he's like, "Yeah, I can pass evaluation accounts all day, every day, but when I get to a performance account, it's all mental and blah blah." If you're still there on that mental stage of your trading quote unquote journey, then forget about it. Don't even worry about it. You're done. You can't handle it. Not only that, but it also indicates to me that he doesn't trade on a technical basis. He's trading on a prediction basis. Oh, I think it's going to do this. Maybe I'll take this trade. Maybe I won't take that trade. Maybe. All this bullshit. He just doesn't have a strategy in place that he uses, a solid strategy. That's why he can pass evaluation accounts all day and every day. And then when he says he can't do PAs are completely different because he has no strategy in place. And here's another one. Using someone else's strategy. He was talking about, I've had a bad day ever since this golden bucket rule or some new strategy that he implemented from a friend or something like that, and it made him tank. Well, who uses a strategy without even back testing it? At least 2 or 3 months. Okay, and also he's very indecisive. He just is. And here's my other thing. Here's another reason. Okay, there's no point of passing a 25K account if you're just gonna fail it. Okay, there's no point. Meaning that you might as well go with a 300K account. There's no other account to go with besides a 300K account. The only reason you're going with the smaller size account is because you're being impatient and you don't have a strategy in place. You're just, oh, okay, I'm going to trade. Okay, I made $1,500. I passed the 25K account. No, I got myself a PA account and I'm gonna crush it. No. If you're a solid trader where you're successful, then you should have no problem, making $20,000. Because that's the goal of a 300K account. Trade like that, because that will force you to trade longer and to implement your strategy and to make sure it's working. There's no point of going with anything smaller. I mean, maybe one step smaller, maybe a 250K account, but not a 300K account. There's no point. So you go with a 300K account and you just trade. If you get to 20,000, you can get to 30,000. If you can get to 30,000, you get to 60,000. But not with the smaller account. Okay? And that's it. I mean, that's the reason why I think this guy Patrick Wieland is just, he's never gonna, in my opinion, a successful trader. And in my opinion, a successful trader is a multimillionaire. You see guys taking payouts all the time. Just go to Apex, $2,000. You might see a guy every once in a while take a $50,000 payout. But what good is it if you're only making $10,000 a month? That's not going to help anyone. That's not going to help my cause, that's for sure. It might help me a little bit. But you can't make a living on $10,000 a month nowadays, in my opinion. To raise a family of 4, I mean, you're just making, that would be so stressful if you were raising a family and you were trading and you were making, $10,000 a month. That's not a lot of money nowadays. My strategy, my theory, is a scale-up strategy, meaning that if I can trade one contract, I could trade 100 because my strategy works. It doesn't matter how many contracts I take. I don't care. Regardless, it doesn't matter because I'm trading my own strategy. Okay? So to recap, Wieland's mental stability is poor, in my opinion. Is poor. I don't think he has a mental fortitude. Especially, I mean, it's his own words, not mine. You pass evaluations every day, PA account, my mental, so much harder mentally. The indecisiveness, the prediction, the NFL prediction. I call it the NFL prediction, where everybody in the chat is constantly making predictions. Stop with the predictions, for fucking Christ's sake. It's a waste of time. Instead, come up with a strategy, just a single strategy, minimalistic strategy, and back test it. And then just use it and be disciplined and just keep trying and trying and trying. That's exactly what I did. And my prediction with my accounts right now, I'll be the number 1 trader on Apex. I predicted it a year ago, maybe longer than that. 2 years ago, I predicted I will be the number 1 trader on Apex. And it's going to happen. Okay? So just stay tuned to my YouTube channel. If you follow me on my Discord or whatever, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do about that yet. I might do the Discord again. I'm not too sure. But yeah. All right, guys. That's all I got.